Hi, I'm Phil from Driftworks, this is my buddy Jay, and this is my V10 M3. So yeah, who would have thought an update on the V10 M3? You're going to be really happy with us because in this episode, we are neither going to start the car or finish it or any other stuff that you want me to do.
Further than we are now.
We call it SEMA Specking, that's what we're going to do. We've decided that we're going to take the car to Gravity at the NEC and let you guys have a look at it in its unfinished state. And yeah, like I say, full SEMA spec, it's not going to run. It might have a drive shaft, which is different to a lot of SEMA cars, yeah. But we're going to kind of make it look more like a real car without, going too far. We have intentions of doing the interior down the line and things like that, but we're just going to plonk it back in as it is, and it's quite tired and maybe somewhat mouldy still state. We'll have to see.
I mean, you should probably say Gravity is this weekend.
It is, yeah. Well done,
yeah.
Jay. It's like, he's getting good at this YouTube thing, isn't he? We are fitting a new set of wheels to it as well, which is going to be controversial to some people. We've got a lovely set of Workmeister S1 three-piece wheels going on it, which we run on a lot of our cars. And some might be confused why you take off lovely AC Schnitzer wheels in place of those. The reason we are is because we are the biggest international work wheels distributor in the world. I think we're at something like 50,000 work wheels sold now. So yeah, those things that you see over there, lots of that. So it makes sense for us to rep what we sell. And I do love the wheels, I genuinely do. So we've decided, or I've decided, that we can take quite a few cars to Gravity. We've got quite a big stand there, and we figured because it's relatively close to us, we can bring and show you a lot of our cars. So we are going to be bringing the Lamborghini, which needs very little doing to it because it doesn't really run very well at the moment anyway, and I'm waiting to decide / find out what I want to do with the ECU, because I think I'm going to run a Motec in it. I just want one single ECU running both banks, which it currently doesn't have. But that's a bit of a project, and realistically, with the amount of stuff we have to do at the moment, that might be a next year project. 964 is coming. I'm daily driving that at the moment. That's been a lot of fun. Just drove that with my family to retro rides at Mallory Park. Jay also kindly towed the Grass Muncher.
I've cleaned it out quite a lot this morning.
Yeah, lots to do on this one because, it was a little bit of a test session after loads of changes to the car.
And you decided to go off-road?
Yeah, I did do a little bit of a test my bump steer, that's what I called it, I think, in the video. Also.
Yeah.
I haven't edited that video or even seen any of the footage yet, so it might not even be a thing, but yeah. Did a pretty big off in that and a pretty big save. So yeah, we've actually got quite a bit to do to that, but mostly all we've got to do pre-Gravity is obviously make it look like it's, in one piece again. It's still got quite a large content of grass behind the bumper, and it stinks, doesn't it? It smells of burning grass.
It smells like a fresh lawn.
It really does, yeah. So that's that one.
86 is coming?
86 I think is coming. I think that's pretty good to go. That's okay for me to take looking.
Need to wash.
Even that, I wouldn't be that fussed, but yeah, probably best.
And we're going to be taking a whole load of merchandise, which is dropping exclusively.
Dropping!
Boom!
What clothing are we taking?
So we have a lovely Porsche t-shirt, which is going with this lovely Omamari.
That is the sickness right there.
It's got monk ashes.
It hasn't got monk ashes in it.
It's got something in it.
No,
magic.
It's a charm.
Yeah, magic monks.
It's not got ground up monk in it, you knob.
I'll get Mel in it, I should tell you what.
Mel!
This has been blessed in Japan by a monk at a shrine.
A monk?
A monk.
You're a monk.
This is going well.
And then we got these new Big Dish Energy t-shirts. So this one is with the CR3P.
Yeah.
Like a mic whip. And then we've got the Mazda S1 3P like on Phillips.
Like a mop whip. And Jay is modelling
964 turbo.
Yeah.
And the back.
And the back.
And the back. Oh.
Let's see it. Yeah, baby.
Lovely. So yeah, these are dropping at Gravity. They will be going on the websites if we have any stock left. So, come to Gravity, buy some merch, and then check out the website in a few days. The website.
There you go.
But yeah, onto this one. We should probably let Jay start cracking on with the interior on this.
That's the biggest worry.
Yeah, and then I'll come and have a look at what we can do with changing some tyres and getting the new wheels on. And brakes as well. We've got to put the brakes
We
on.
have got to put the brakes on, but they don't just bolt on, do they?
No, yeah, that requires some fabrication, drilling, welding, you know, all the normal.
Just drilling.
Just normal, you know.
Just drilling and tapping.
Yeah, when you come to fit something that should just fit and it just doesn't. Because
Driftworks. 36 back brakes.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, first bits first. Jay's going to try and fit the interior and we're going to look how bad it is because it's not been in one piece for some time. 4 years maybe?
4 or 5 years, yeah.
Yeah, so let's have a look at that.
There are the boxes that I think are the rest of the interior. And there's the dash, which is in quite a sorry state. It's been on a shelf for a very long time. I suppose I'll give it a quick wipe and we'll get it in the car and see how it looks. That's the interior looking like a car again. Next up I'm going to move on to the calipers. The rear ones are a bit of a pain because they're E36 fitment, so on an E36 the bolt screws into the hub and on a 46 it screws into the caliper. They line up perfectly, it's just that small detail, so those rear calipers need tapping and the hubs need the threads drilling out of them so they mount, and then the front one I may or may not have butchered a bolt that snapped off, so we need some of Taylor's assistance in the mill to fix that one. Dun dun dun! It's not going to be much fun, this. Can't wait to see Taylor's face. Alright, shall I say I had a go? Many moons ago I had a go.
Nice thing to walk into this morning. Yeah, so tip here guys, if you break something off in it, don't do that.
Do the opposite of what I did.
Yeah, just bring it round first time and...
I did, but then you lost it and blamed me.
We haven't lost it, here it is.
I know it's found now, but...
I mean, look at the...
I tried the weld into it technique, didn't work. So I went for the drill. The drill didn't go quite in the middle.
And what about these? What's these bits?
It's a weld, don't worry about those, they'll come off. Right. You can't weld to aluminium, can you, with the MIG?
Oh, some people try. I mentioned no names.
Carlos.
Right. I think the best thing to do is pick it up and try and actually mill it out and then re-tap it.
That was the hope.
Right, I need a cup of tea.
No problem.
Right.
That destroyed it.
Yeah. What happens, it breaks a little bit out, look.
And twangs it.
It flicks the tip out.
Right.
It breaks like a chunk of it off.
As you can see, this is not going to plan.
It's absolutely rock hard, man. That is.
Right, let's hopefully not destroy any more of these tools. Alright, come on, focus, you silly thing. Good work. It's only taken about an hour, hasn't it, in all seriousness, to get that out?
Yeah, that's been a chore.
Better make a thread in it, I suppose. We've had to pause that bracket repair this morning because neither us or Craig have the right tap to put the insert in, so I've had to order that. I've got on with putting the rest of the... well, maybe I will. The thing's now got seats. Need to figure out some sort of gear lever because you can't put the knob on without a lever, and the old lever bracket was broken, so that can't go back in. But while we're messing about this afternoon, we might as well tap these. I said before they were E36, but they were actually off a Z4M. I think it's probably the same as E36, but you know, just in case you're getting angry on the comments. Anyway, let's go and drill and tap these.
Too far.
I'm going to get too far, got that too.
Just saying.
You're in the way of the camera now.
Oh, sorry.
It was fine. There's a job we haven't been able to do for quite a few months, but ticked off. Why are the wheels off? We might as well do a fun job.
First of all, look at this. Look at the comparison between my cool wheels off one car and my cool standard wheels
Your
off
standard
the
wheels
other.
off your brand new car. Yeah.
Look at this. Ridiculous. And, you know, I'd say that is probably, I think that's lighter.
I should think it is. They're not exactly light, are they?
Yeah. Nuts in it.
Well,
Absolutely nuts.
most of that's stainless now, isn't it? No
Yeah.
wonder it's not light.
Yeah, I suppose in fairness it has got the stainless lips. Are they insides? Aluminium? I can't remember what I built them with. I think they're normal.
Yeah, they are.
I'm going to be selling them soon, so I'd probably better find out what
What they actually are.
But yeah, expensive, that's what they are.
That's what they are and were.
So are these though. And
Yeah, let's have a look what you bought.
Some dishy boys. I believe it's called Big Dish Energy.
Have you, I probably know the answer to this. Are these exactly the same size as that, or have you just gone for an extra 5mm?
I think these are, I'm struggling because we ordered them so long ago because they're custom wheels. I think these are like 2mm further inboard on the back.
Good news.
And I think the fronts are 1mm further outboard or something. So I think we're pretty golden. It was within like 2mm, 3mm type of territory. So
That's normally all we need here to cause us weeks of drama.
If that was on the back and it was 2mm further out,
Yeah.
that would be a problem.
Yeah.
But the car, obviously, before we did all the arches on the back, the car was aligned, and we made sure that we had full clearance travel as well. It's actually not the ride height that you've seen it at. It's actually going to sit ever so slightly higher than that as well. But yeah, I think it's time to get
Fit these bad boys.
Cup 2s mounted up onto these and get them on the car. We're back after the weekend. Long weekend, 4 days.
For me, yeah.
Joe was off. You'll notice there's a car on the floor. We were going to show you us fitting some tyres and exciting stuff like that, but how did that go?
Not exactly to plan.
It was a little bit more stressy than it needed to be, and yeah, when things get stressy, we obviously should pick up the camera, but we don't. But anyway.
No, we shouldn't have picked up anything on Thursday.
So yeah, when we're jacking up the back of the car to do the back wheels, there was a slight incident with see how the ramps raise up there on the 4-poster, and one of those catching the front bumper, which, you know, you can't really see here. It looks fine.
Not from this angle, you can't see, no.
But yeah, Jay was nearly in tears on Thursday.
Yeah, I think they'd left me on my own and I had to ring him and say it's all gone wrong.
And I went, it's cool, don't worry. It's fine. So it's, yeah, it's been a little bit stressy, but car looks sick on the new wheels. I am so happy. Obviously, I was a little bit worried about how it was going to turn out, because I do love the AC schnitzers, but yeah, check this out. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm sure there'll be some love and some hate. Jay likes it though, so that's why.
I prefer those.
Yeah.
And I'm quite stuck.
He is, yeah. We're all stuck in that era, but yeah, no, I'm a big fan. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. As I think you probably saw in our really cheesy advert earlier on, we will have the t-shirts and stuff hopefully for sale in the following week. On the website, depending on whether there's any left after Gravity. If you can make it to Gravity, pop over, say hello.
I'll sign you, baby. Or anything else you want to sign in.
Or you can, I'm not going to be there for most of the time. I'm on babysitting duty with my own stupid baby. But yeah, I will be there at some point. So yeah, yeah, that will probably do it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.